you asked us a question. How can you contribute to the Panth? You can contribute to the Panth in any way that you can. And in fact, you might already be contributing to the Panth. Now let's look at it systematically in 4 ways, using the PEST system. P, politically, E, economically, S, socially, and T, technologically. Politically, how can we contribute is by us taking up roles, political roles in, for example, our Gurdwara management system or in any society in regards to the Sikh community or any organization of the Sikh community or basically even any political position in the countries that we're in. Because why? Taking political roles or leadership roles allow us to make decisions which is going to benefit the Panth. And we must be there so that we can see changes happening to the Panth. Guru Gobind Singh Ji also said, Raj bina ne dharam chalaya hai. Without Raj, without political power, it's difficult for us to make sure that our dharam is parchalit in this world. That's why Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji wore the talwar of Miri and Piri, the political power and the spiritual power. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji also taught everyone to carry Shastar with them and taught everyone to learn Raj Niti as well. So this way, through political aspect, we can take up roles in maybe starting in a small manner is taking up small roles in our community, our local community or in the Gurdwara that we do seva in as well. Or even start an organization where our main purpose is to do Parchar of Sikh Dharam. Economically, Maharaj di Kirpa de naal, through the Kirpa, the blessings of Guru Sahib, our Sikh Panth is doing so well economically worldwide. Guru Sahib has given us a concept of Daswand. Daswand means giving 10% of our income back to the community. If we look at Daswand, we don't have to just limit it to just money, but we can also include Daswanda in our time as well, giving 10% of our time back to the community. Many of us have professional jobs as well. We are either doctors or engineers, or we are running our own businesses. And this way, economically, you can give back to our Pantha and do so much for our local community. Build a center and a Sikh education center in your local community where the kids can come and learn Santhya, can come and learn Gurmat Vidya. Educate the Sikh children. Many of our Sikh children or Sikh families worldwide, many of them are struggling financially to educate their children. And because of this, many of the Sikh families are converting to Christianity because why? The Christian people, the missionaries, they are willing to financially help these families to educate their children. Now the question is, why aren't we doing that? We are supposed to be doing that. And Guru Sahib has given us so much of khajana. The problem with that is we are keeping the khajana in our pockets or in a bank account somewhere, storing it away and not using it. But the money that is just kept aside and not being used is zahar as well. It's poison, it's bikkha. We are supposed to be using those money, circulating it back into the community. So the next time you ask this question, how can I contribute to the Panth? Look around you. Which Sikh family needs help? Which Sikh children needs help to educate themselves, to study, or maybe get a job, or maybe to start a business? Help them financially. And this way, the economy of the Panth will boost up. The next aspect, socially. How can you contribute to the Panth socially? Get involved in seva. Wherever you are, whichever country you are, no doubt there is seva going on. Either langar seva, serving in the Gurdwara or outside the Gurdwara, or there is seva for Parchar, spreading the message of Sikhi, or any other form of seva. Ask yourself this question. What knowledge that you have that you can share that knowledge with other people? Can you teach Santhya? Then start a Santhya class. Can you teach Sikh history lesson? Then start a class where you teach Sikh Itihas to the students or to the Sangat. Can you do Kirtan? Then have Kirtan Satsang program every week. Can you do Katha? Can you do Vichar of Gurbani? Then have some sessions with the youth or with the Sangat in your local community. There's many ways that we can do Seva. Ask yourself, how can you do Seva? And the last one, technology. This whole world now revolves around technology. Every one of us, even children, have a mobile phone. And we have social medias, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, so many other platforms where we connect to the world. Ask yourself, how are you using your social media account to connect yourself to Sikhi and to connect other people to Sikhi as well? What can you do? Share information. You're watching a katha on YouTube, share it on your social media. Maybe you are translating a Gurbani Pankti or you're translating a Sikh Itihas. Share it on your social media, create a blog post and start sharing content on Sikhi. Instead of sharing worldly information or materialistic information or even following people who are just very materialistic and not helping you spiritually, follow those people who help you to connect to Sikhi. This is the way to use technology to share more information to the whole world. Can be to our Sikh community or even to the non-Sikh as well. This way, you're doing Parchar of Sikhi as well. So Sangaji, every one of us can do Parchar, every one of us can contribute to the Panth. It doesn't mean that if this person is doing it this way, then I must do it this way too. Or if this person is doing it this way, this person is getting more benefit than what I am trying to do. No. In the eyes of the Guru, because Guru Gobind Singh Ji loves his Panth so much, even if you do a bit to contribute back to the Pantha, Guru Sahib will be very happy with you. So, don't delay Sangaji. Start from today. Write down, think about it and plan how can you contribute back to the Panth. And many a time Sangaji, we give up because we don't see results immediately or perhaps we don't get the support that we need. Things takes time to change and gradually with time, with a lot of practice and dridta means you're not going to give up with that himmat, that mokam, determination. If you keep on going, eventually you will see those changes that you were expecting to see. But here's the trick. When you start doing Seva, do it without expecting anything in return. That way, you will not have to face failure or that sense of giving up because you don't see any results. Do it with the mindset that my Guru Sahib is giving me the himmat to do this Seva and it is up to Guru Sahib to show me the results or however way he wants the result to be. My job as a Sikh is just to do it. So Sangaji, don't delay, and even if you don't get support from people, one person is fine because a Khalsa is Sawa Lakh. Sawa Lakh means even one Sikh is equivalent to 125,000 people. So don't think that you alone can't make any change. You can, but you don't have to delay. You can start today. So thank you for watching this video. Forgive me for any mistakes, and if you have any other questions, go to our website www.basicsofsikhi.com and ask us a question there. WhyGuru Ji Ka Khalsa, WhyGuru Ji Ki Fateh.